Hello friends, this is me, Anil Polsani. Today we will do a special practical guys, which you can also try. This is to the people who would not have much time to join a course and want to do some self-practice. For you guys, I can show you this method using the ChatGPT part. It's not the best method. I have been using this ChatGPT for a couple of weeks, I would say guys, to identify certain topics, and I tested it as well a little to the core. This is a paid version, one of the first level paid version ChatGPT I'm using. Maybe the second and third one might be little better one. But anyway, so what I want to do here, guys, is to write a program. Okay, how you need to practice is first thing first, you need a question, you need a task. Based on the task, you can start practicing the programs, right? So for creating the task, you can use this ChatGPT. You can also generate the code, but don't do that. Okay, you want to practice, right? Practice from the scratch. So use only the code part, create only the task part using this ChatGPT, and then you start writing your own program. Any errors as such, you can use the same ChatGPT for help as well, but you need to code as per the project part. That's what I want to show you guys. We cannot use, okay, some of you might be using the whole ChatGPT to learn, right? It won't work. You need an advanced patent one to learn much more better, I guess. The one what I'm using is like 400 500 per month. That's this first level patent one. The second one is almost 2000 per month. The third one is almost 20,000 per month. Now we don't need to spend such an amount, guys. You don't need that. I'll share you a couple of tips, couple of points that you need to learn and practice, right? So let's prepare a question. Okay, let's prepare a question here. First thing first, you choose the domain. What do you mean domain here is which application, which type of program task you want to do. Is it a banking domain application task you want to do, or a kind of a automobile domain you want to do, or insurance or healthcare? What domain you want, you choose that one first so that you can narrow your questions. So I want to use a banking application, okay, and I want to use a credit card application in that banking project, and the credit card application and related to maybe billing process, maybe related to payment process. I want to do a task. Okay? I this is something new I want to try. So for mainframe COBOL, okay, mainframe COBOL here, I want to task. I want a small task to code a program on banking banking related credit card, and specifically what I want is the payment system. Okay, I did not try payment system much in the long time now. So on the payment system side, uh, I want small task. Okay, small task, and also I want the ChatGPT to keep the discussion very short. Very short, because it will give tons of pages, guys. Okay, 4 or 5 pages of details will give, and we cannot keep on reading them. So I want to keep it as very short and see what this will give us. Okay, I told the system to give a task for me on the banking related credit card payment system. Right? Let's see what option it has. Compact COBOL, so what do you say? Write a COBOL batch program. Yes, nice. Batch program only I need for now. But you see, there are so much of details are given. Let's see. COBOL program. This is the name of the program it want to use. That's fine. Read input file. This is the pixel length, card number, customer ID, transaction date, transaction type, and transaction amount. Very nice. Read the master file with card number, customer ID, credit card limit, outstanding balance, and the status. Now, when it showed you two files, guys, obviously it is the matching logic program. Okay, first video only, it is asking for matching logic. I think we'll need to spend a lot of time in this kind of thing. But anyway, I'll cut short, guys. I'll cut short. For the interpoint processing part is matched by card number. Like I said, it's a matching logic program. Status, if it is B, reject all those record. Payment B, decrease the outstanding balance. Okay, payment. Okay, so this is a payment file. Transaction type. So this is you as a customer, you paid the amount, and this is the master file which is showing you last balance. So using the matching logic, what I need to do is F and I. What is F and I? F is fee, I for interest, okay, P for payment, okay, understood. So if you had a payment, if the transaction type is P, very nice task, guys. I really like this task here. This is, and again, all of you guys who is seeing it, I did not create this task. Randomly, this ChatGPT gave a very interesting task, guys. Very interesting task. So this is P for payment type, F for fee, and I for interest. As long as the customer paid the payment, you need to decrease the outstanding balance. As long as if the customer is paying, had a fees or interest to charge, then we need to add and increase the outstanding balance. Do not allow outstanding balance less than 0. That's fine. You cannot, that's okay. You can ignore that. Updated master file showing total number of amounts and count rejected. This is spool, guys. Spool report it is. Including proper files, working storage section, everything is fine here. Pretty much perfect program for us, guys. Pretty much perfect program for that. You need one master file input and one transaction file it. So what I want you to see here is, let's try this one. Okay, length we can change. Give me sample data. Okay, see this one. Sample test input, file count, file records, all types, file records of all types like P, F, and I, right? P, F, and I, all types here. And I also want the output as well, here. And of course, take the card number size. They have given 16 size. Card number, take it as 5 characters only, X of 5, less than enough, X on 5. And of course, don't code the program, 8. I just want the sample data to identify what's my test cases. So very short, this is my 5 card number. This is, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is this? Should be customer ID. Okay, so customer ID here. Instead of customer ID, customer name will replace, guys. Easy, our training part. Then the transaction date, there is a payments here, and there's a fee of 250, late fee payment, and some interest on that, some other part. Very nice, guys. Very nice. What is this A and B? What is the output you have? Active or blocked status here. What is the logic for status? Okay, if the status is equal to B, what is B here? Blocked. Reject all the transaction for that card on error file. Okay, but where is this B is coming from? I'm just saying understanding part. This is the output file. Input doesn't have anything, right? Is it? This is a master file, not input file. Okay, master file already have a active or block cases. So 2 files are required, correct only, guys. So this is your input file 1. This is your master file input file 2 here. And expected processing output is something so and so calculation like this. Updated master file will be like this. Error 1 rejected file as well. Reporting, this is pool, guys. Pool total payments, how many happened, total fee and other things as well. Now it's asking us to go for a COBOL skeleton, right? Don't do that, okay? Don't do that, guys. What I want is prepare a Word document. Very interesting, guys. Prepare a Word document here with the task and the sample data. That's good. I just want to prepare a document here. Let it go. It's slow, little slow, I guess, today. The document is here. Let's see, guys. Let's see and correct it if I have any mistakes. Open. Okay. Editing mode, little bigger is enough. Okay, so this is how we need this document all in place. This is the logic calculation done. So now what you do is spend the time in coding these programs. For this first thing, you need the files, input files and other thing, right? So if you have to do, guys, if you have to do here, this is your primary step. First step in practical, what you do is create a copybook. Create two copybooks here. One for the transaction file here, and the other one is for master file. Create two copybooks. That's how you're gonna need to practice. Without copybooks, don't start your program. Create the copybooks here. Since you are creating the both the files manually, okay, you need the data files as well that you can see at the end. So now what you do is using the matching logic. Anil, I don't know what is matching logic. In our training, guys, in our YouTube channel, already there is video, guys, YouTube channel. There is a already matching logic video is already there. This kind of requirement only. In my old example, I have used the billing concept. Now this is a payment concept, right? I have a billing concept, guys. Using that billing concept, you have the same thing, exactly same. I have created a 7 program task. You can check that one. If you want the link, you can ping me on WhatsApp directly. So that's one way you can understand the matching logic. If you already know how to code a matching logic, then you do start away, guys, straight away write the programs. Write only single program for one matching logic program here. And then in that, specifically, if you know the logic, nothing else, you need to go for compilation here. You need to have a compilation here and then execution. For the run JCL job, two input files, and one output file here. This is what you need. This is a very good program, guys. This is a very good program. We can try this one in the next video. Okay. It's gonna take time, or no, it's not gonna take time, but yeah, I need to run somewhere. Very interesting program. So yes, guys, I thought to show you this in the second video, but I'm little bit interested to write this program. So what I'll do, I'm gonna start coding this program from the scratch. Take the data here, and transaction type, transaction amount, date. I think we don't need it, so I'll skip the date fellow. So what I need here is my mainframe system. Let's code this program. What's the name of the program? It has told me here. What's the name of the program here? Come on. Any name you can give. Any name it can give. I'm pretty much interested in the same names. Card payment. Okay, credit card payment. See, payment is credit card payment. Very good one, guys. Very good one here. Where is my mainframe? So sure, this is my credit card payment here. This is what I want to do. Just wait. Okay. So first step first, we need to create two copybooks, one for the transaction file, one for the master file. Let's say this is copybook transaction file, TRX file one here. And then I need the details. So simply type it, guys. We'll see if any mistakes, we'll correct it. So you need the transaction, we'll say TRX here, transaction details is one copybook. In this, I need the card number, the class X of 5 size here. Instead of card ID, guys, customer ID, will take customer name, picture class X of 10. Then I have the transaction amount, I guess, right? Transaction type. This is one transaction type. Picture class X of 1 we can take. Use 88 level numbers, guys. 88 level numbers. Okay. This is payment type, value as P. Then 88. Then you have P type. The transaction is P type here. Value as F. And then we have one more 88 level number, that is what is the interest, right? Interest. This is interest type, value as I. And the one I need here is the amount. So this is 03 TRX transaction amount. So this one picture class. What is that size? Let's say 9 of 5, guys. Okay. I'm not taking any decimals. This example, let's take only basic integer. No decimals here. So this is one dot syntax, right? So this is one point. Then what is the second one? Card number, customer name, type, and transaction. This transaction they took very less, so we don't need to worry. Then we write the master file in that card number, customer name, card limit. Why I need card limit here? Okay, just general value, I think, card limit, outstanding balance, and the status, whether it is active or blocked, right? So let's go here, create another copybook. Let's say show copy. This one is master, okay, master one, transaction copy and master copybook. So do the same thing. Do the same thing here, 01 master copy or master details as the copybook group name. Card number, again, picture class X of 05 size. Customer name also, I'll take it as picture class X of 10 size. And then card limit, it says, right? So card limit, I'm not interested in card limit in this program. Maybe there is no rule for that. Then I have the balance, right? So outstanding balance, uh, so much of things, due amount, I would say. Outstanding balance is a good word, but what is the shortcut word? Mm, Total due or card due. I'll write it as card due amount. Card due amount here with the picture class something S9 of 5 as well here. And the card status, that's what it says, card status. In the status also, picture class X of 1, and you have 88 level number saying that it is active with a value of A, and reject or block, I think, right? Block with a value of B. That's what it has. This is block is a keyword, so we cannot use what I can say, block, card block. Okay. Good. I'll go over another naming. So this is active card, card active, and card blocks. This way you can simply remove that keyword. So this is my second copybook here. I have one copybook for my transaction and one copybook for master, right? Now let's go to the program part. So we created the dummy program here. So this is a two-file program, guys. Okay, if you are my training student, you know, guys, how to understand the program type and how you choose the logic. So this is a two-file program logic. So start with writing the ID division here, program ID, give the name as CC payment, card payment. Very nice name also, guys. More opted name as well here. And then author, write your name. I write my name. You write your name as such. Date written as such today. And then go for the, you can get colors. I copy, you get the colors. Then go for the environment division. In the environment division, I think we missed one thing, guys. Okay, I'll tell you what I missed. Input, output section here, file control. Again, we think I did not miss anything. We are good. We are good, guys. We are good. So select input file. Let's say transaction in file here. Assign to some transaction DD01. This is almost 7 characters. So transaction in one here like this. And then you can tell this is a sequential files, guys. Organization is sequential here. Access, typo mistakes are there. Access mode is also sequential as well. And file status, using file status variable is WS in file status. Like this, you can give on this organization here. Done. This is for one file. You need it for another 3 times. Okay, you need another 3 times here. So one for transaction file, come down. One for master file, guys. So this is master input file, master transaction input 2. And this is master, sorry, I write as master input transaction file status variables. Naming conventions, you can adjust your wish. Then this is also my master file, but this is my out file. Okay, this is my output file. So I'm gonna make sure this is also master DD out file here. 8 characters. You just need to look for 8 characters, and then you have this. let's say out file. Okay. So you have three files and three DD names and three status variables as well. Our input file of master structure and output master structure is same, guys. So one copybook is enough. Okay. That's what I was thinking. But I create a copybook for output file. But since the input file and output file structure is same, you don't need two copybooks. One is enough. So now go to your data division. So we are done with environment division here. Let's go to the data division within this file section. Within the file section here, you need an FD paragraph mentioning the input file transaction in file. And you can mention these are standard files. Label records are standard here. Along with that, you can also mention recording mode is also F. F is representing as fixed block. And then I need to use the copybook. So for this copy transaction, what you did, guys, copybook, right? Copy TRX1. I think that's what the copybook name we have here. I'll check it, guys. If it is wrong, we can correct it later. Then I need the same repetition for another two more times for new. This is one for transaction file, one for master input file. This is master copy, but I need the group name to be changed. Same copybook I need, right? So replacing the master details, the group name master details by master details in. So this way you can differentiate the variables. I need the same thing in here as well. So this is master input file. This is master output files. So two files, then two copybooks. This is also master copybook only, but replacing the details by out. This is how we'll be doing in the project as well, guys. We have very simple part. In here, you have one copybook layout used only in the program one time. But master input file, master output file, they have same structure, right? So same copybook will be used, but the group name you can change by using this replacing syntax. Perfect example, guys, perfect example here. And then go for your working storage section, okay? Go back to the working storage section here. Now, from here, it's your area, guys. Working storage section is developer area. You need to bring up all the variables that you need for this program. In my case, I need the status variables. This is out file status variable here, which are class x of 0 to size is enough for this one. Value class set to space. I need two more variables here. One for the status variable of transaction file. This is transaction file, master file, out file, right? So let's create two more variables. One for the transaction file here, one for the master file, one for the out file. Along with this, I need some switch variables as well. So 01 WS end of input, or in a file I can use my switch variable, which are class x of 01 value as space. I need my counter variables. So it does has the school output, right? So I'm gonna count certain records here. This is 9 of 2 size. We can only process 5 records, so 9 of 2 is enough for us. And I need to know how many records got processed. There is a rejection count also, right? So we can count those things later. So these are very general variables what I'm writing here. And I want to use my special concept to append the program. I want to try that, but maybe not in this one. This is so complex. I'll try my training append, guys. Okay, I have a project append scenario as well, but I'm gonna try that in another task. Let's try with the basic append story only here. Now, in this one, I may need some logical variables as well. So I want to repeat this point. Need more variables, but which variable I need, I don't know. We only have completed the code. So I'll come back at the end of the program. If I need any variables, I'll come back and define them. So this is my main paragraph, and this is my simple display statement here. Display. This is card payment program just got started to execute. One of the auditing messages. Then start opening the file. So perform 100 initial paragraph. This is a small paragraph, so I'm using 100 series. This is exit part. Perform 200. Perform 200. get the input paragraph here through 200 exit as well, and processing paragraph 200 to 300 here. This is 300. Process paragraph through 300 exit, and this should be looped down. Should I loop this fellow until WS end of input or end of file equal to yes as the switch like this. So yes, we are done with this looping part. The control will come back after all the accepts. Then we'll simply close the file. So close the transaction in file here. Close the master file, master in file. Close the master out file as well like this. Once you are done with your close part, display the counters. So seeing that total, how many input, this one input record count. And I think we need to use different variables for counting here, because we need to count how many transactions are payment related, how many are fee related transactions, and how many got rejected, how many got blocked. All these counts we can do differentiately. I think this input and output counts are not exactly the updated one. But yeah, we'll keep it simple. We'll add betterment code later, guys. Okay. One thing we can do is we'll complete the program for the logic part. Later, we'll do small adjustments if we have time. Okay. So first thing first, we need to go to this 100 paragraph. What I'm writing, guys, and anyone who don't know what I'm writing here, let me tell you, I'm using techniques. I'm not writing the program blindly. I'm writing the techniques using the technique of top-down approach. I'm writing this code and apply the modular coding also later. So these are coding techniques. I'm not blindly start typing whatever I want, guys. Now, initial paragraph, in the case move, the switch variable here, WS end of input, this is end of file here. And then what I want to do is the counter variables, let's say move 0 to these counter variables here, WS indirect count and WS outright count as well. Now, this is one of the good method that you can practice on your own. Okay, a lot of people take the IDs, right? You're gonna practice on your own. From me also, you take the software setup and you practice, right? For you need a question, guys. You need a question, right? Use this kind of ChatGPT. You don't need to have a patent one. I think the license one. You can have the free version also. Free version also will give the questions, but not the better questions. I have seen the difference. I have used it in both the ways. So it's not giving the better question like this one. Now, this is a very wonderful question, guys. I never expected this question to be our first video question. But anyway, we are happy to use them, and I show you how the mapping logics will come into picture. Now I have an open file of input mode here. Input, this is transaction in file. This is one file, and master in file. Both the files should be open in input mode. And I need to open one file in output mode, that is master out file here. Now, basically, you can check the status like this. If out file status is equal to 00 and WS master file status is equal to 00 and WS transaction file status is also 0, then it is files are successful, guys. So what you can do is simply use the concept of initialize. Initialize the groups directly here. So this is transaction details. This is master details. Master details here like this, and master details in, the master details out. Okay, it's not gonna sufficiently put it over here. So you're gonna use one more line. Master details out here like this. 1 second, baby. 1 second. Let me pause the video. Okay, let me pause the video here. If not, okay, wait. Okay, yeah. Sorry, guys. My kid just got disturbed with us. So anyway, I just open the files. If it is successful, I'll initialize. In case if the files, any file is not opened successfully, send an error message to the spool. Error is in this 100 initial paragraph. And then, come on, initial paragraph. And then tell the system there's an error in the file open error. Status of is in file status. Transaction file status is WS transaction file status here. Repeat this for 2 more times, one for input, one for master, one for output here like this, and then end it. So these are the program for 100 paragraph. So I'm done with the exit part here. Done. Then go to 200 paragraph, get the input. Now there are two files, guys. This is the matching logic. Okay, for a matching logic, you need two different files of reading, right? So let's start with this. Perform 210, read the transaction file para 210 exit. This is for reading only transaction file, and perform this is 220 read master file. Okay, understand these logics, guys. These are project basic logics. Okay, these are very common in every paragraph, in every project. Out of 10 programs, 7 will be matching logic, guys. Out of 10 programs, 7 will be matching logic programs only. You'll be comparing always the same thing. Now you just need to read the transaction file here. Use the transaction file para as such. So read this file, read transaction in file, attend O yes to WS end of transaction file. So we need to take a switch variable separately for two files. Then go to this 210 exit, then add the counter, add +1 to WS index count, input record count, and then 210 exit here. So this is for completing the one paragraph. Do the same thing for 220 as well. 220 read master file paragraph. Okay. So this one read the master in file attend set the switch variable move yes to WS end of transactional file end of the transactional file here. Oh, sir, not transactional file. We need to correct, guys. Okay, we need to correct here. I'll correct it. Wait a minute. Don't need to count these fellows. Only input records will count. This is reference file. Master file is a reference file. So no need to count that one. So this is to get one record from both the files, and then we go to 300 process paragraph. Now in the 3300 process paragraph, you will apply the matching logic now. As per matching logic, three criteria you need to write. So I'm gonna check here is the card number. Okay, card number of transaction details. Is it equal to card number of master details in? Like this, you check the key fields. If it is matching here, you need to process the record. And for that, what we do is let's use this perform process paragraph. Let's say 310. What do you say? Update or calculate the balance, calculate the due balance here. Para, this will help you to calculate the outstanding amount, guys. Plus and minus condition is there, right, for that. And once the calculation is happened, completed, and again, you can do a small check as well. Okay, we'll do the verification part later. And then we'll add this perform 330, or let's say go to 400, move and write paragraph here to this one, 330 to 400 exit. And else case, if it is not matching, so we're going to check like this, is card number of transaction details is greater than card number. This is because of the master file will have all the records, guys. Transaction will have only few records. Every day, everyone will not pay the full balance, right? Some people will pay today, some people will pay later, right? So the transaction file will be having less records. Master file will be having full records. So as long as the card number is there, what you simply do is perform 220 here, read read master file, read the master file para like this. You'll only read the master file in this case as such. Else case, simply continue. You will not have any logic in the else part. There is reasons, guys. Okay, if you know the matching logic, you know these reasons. So I'm not explaining the whole code of logics. I'm just telling you how you write the code step by step like this. So as long as you have the paragraph written here, you need to go and get the next record 200, get input para, get input para record here through 200 exit as such. This is through typo mistake, and then exit this 300 paragraph. Done. 300 exit. This is matching logic scenario, guys. If you are already my project students, you have seen my project code, you notice all these things, guys. But anyway, don't worry if you are new to this mainframe, and then if you're already learning practice mainframe, try this kind of practice programs. Complex programs are more better to practice. If you pass it simply display program 10 lines, 20 lines of code, guys, there is no use of that practice. You are keeping experience, right? 3 plus experience, 4 plus experience resume, right? So when you are doing that, make sure you practice in that level only. So yes, 310 paragraph, guys. In 310 paragraph, I need to calculate the outstanding balance, guys. So here I need to check the payment type. Now let me go to the requirement, guys. The requirement is very simple. As long as match the card number, yes. If the status is B, reject. So we'll ignore this one for time being. Let's start with the calculation here. If the payment type is P, guys, you need to decrease the card outstanding balance. So what is the payment amount? Transaction amount should be decreased by this one, right? So what I can do is, if card type, I think, right? Card type or payment type. Okay. Let me go to the copybook or another screen here. Some variables, I don't remember what variable names we have used. You are in using Anil's library, right? So go for Anil's library here. In that copybook of transactional file. So if it is transaction type, okay, like this, you can say if transaction type of card details in, okay, this is transaction details is equal to P, then you could do the subtraction part. So compute, so compute here, compute WS total due amount is equal to current amount. What are the current amount you had? So what is the variable we took for current amount, guys? This is the card due amount we took, right? So yes, card due amount, decrease it by transaction amount. So whatever we paid. So I paid this much of transaction amount for this payment type P, right? This is how you can do the simple calculation for this type. Else if, what is the transaction type we have here? Transaction type of F, right? So transaction type of F. If it is transaction details is equal to F, this is for fee. Some fee has been leveraged on his card. So you have the total due balance now. Total due amount. Easy, guys. This part is easy. Okay, this part is, you can do it yourself, guys. Card due amount plus the transaction amount. So this is some fee amount has been leveraged on that card for some reason. Else case here, if the transaction type here of the transaction details in this input file, you got the type as I here, then simply compute the same thing, same total, guys, same total due amount is equal to card due amount minus, or sorry, plus the transaction amount. Add this one. Else case, simply use append logic, simply display and append. Simply continue, guys, no need to worry about this one. We will do these things later. Okay, this is to make the code better. Why, Anil, why you want to write like this? I can show you, guys. What if when I'm inputting the data, if the transaction type is misspelled, somewhere I have given wrong, not P, not F, not I, then what happens? Generally, we need to append the program here saying that invalid transaction type. Now in this program, I'm not doing any append. I just want to do the program first. Okay. Anytime we are writing a project program, it will be 500, 1000, 2000, 3000 lines of code. Now, when you're writing the program, first task is to complete the code till the end. So 2000 lines, complete it first. Then you check para to para, logic to logic to make it better. True and false, positive testing, negative testing when you're doing, right? There you add the code to make it better. So I'm trying to do the first step. We are not having so much time, guys. Our video is almost 40 minutes now, right? So I cannot show you 3 hours video for one program. I need to complete it very fast. So yes, this is 310 paragraph. You can observe us, guys. I don't have time to think about it. I'm just typing the code directly, right? So we don't have time here. So we have to spend everything completing it immediately. So this is move right para here. All I need to do is, guys, move the data from input to output variable. So this is my transaction. This is my master, right? So card number to card number, guys. So move card number of card details, sorry, master details in to, and I need to compile, we get lot of errors as well. So within the time, guys, I need to complete this program as well. And I need to go out. I have some work also. I thought it will give my easy work. Okay. I thought this particular requirement will give an easy task for us, but it has given a directly matching logic program. So generally I could have avoided to write it, but I felt this program is very interesting, guys. Okay, this program task is very interesting. So I'm started to code for you. This is card limit to card limit. This is card limit to card limit here. Some corrections. And then you have the card due amount. So this is the amount that you have been no, now this is not the card due amount. So what you need is, you need to move the total, the one which you calculated, guys. This is total due amount that you calculated in this program. So this card due amount, this is what you need to do in this program. Remaining things as it is, guys. I'm not changing the existing one. Only the total due, guys. Only the total due has been calculated. And the card status also, I'll keep it like that. Okay. I'm not gonna do with anything block or in rejected one. So as of now, I'm not writing that logic as well. Later, we'll do later part. First, you do the calculation part. Then later we do the status part and everything, guys. Okay. So if it is a small program, we could have done easily here. So card number, customer name, card limit, total due amount that we calculated, and the card status. The last and final step is to make a write statement, right? This master details out. So this will send the data out. Check the status. If out file status is equal to 0, successful here, then I could simply use the add-on count, add +1 to WS, outright count, and then else. Okay, there is one mistake here, guys. There is a mistake also. I know it. I found the mistake, what I did. This one will create one big problem, guys. This logic will create one big problem, but solution is easy. I'll find it. I'll show you. So this is error in 400, move and write paragraph as such, and then display saying that the file write error, some issue has come in this write error. Status is WS out file status. Status is out file status here, and then display the record card number, which record is causing the issue. So this card number of transaction in details is what creating the issue here, and then append the program. So this is 400 exit here. Now what's the mistake I did not think is, if you see, if I go up, this writing paragraph is only called for whenever is matching. In this case, only transaction data will be written. What about the missing master records? So you need to write the records for master file as well. So whenever the records are not matching also, you need to write the data to the file. So this is 420 write paragraph, 420 write paragraph. This time what you need to do is whatever is there in the master file, write it as it is. What is that, Anil? I did not understand. Let me tell you here. You are matching the records from transaction to master file. Transaction has 5 records. Master has 10 records. Now, when your output is coming, you should have 10 records, 5 with updated records of transaction. Remaining 5 should be there from the master, right? So that's what the mistake I have did here. So let me correct all my mistakes. So this is 400 paragraph. This is to write from transaction file. So not from master file. This is transaction, or let's say master as well. So this is master details. I think only the one that is differentiated here is this part. Okay, I can make the program much easier, simple as well. Instead of repeating, I can make it as easy as well here. This one is correct over here. Move to card amount. This one will write it. When I'm moving to 3, 420, I don't need 420. Again, I'll use 400. Again, I'll use 400. What I'll do is, in here, I need to move this one. This is card due amount. So here, if it is matching, guys, we'll do the calculation and move that one. If it is not matching, then simply move whatever the value you had in the master input file. So master details in to the card due amount. So the due will be same. There is no transaction. So whatever the previous due is there, that only should be coming to the master file as well, like this. So this way, I can use the same 400 paragraph here. I can use the same 400 paragraph. So if it is matching, do the calculation, find the total outstanding balance, and then move that into the file. But if it is not matching, then you just write the master record and get the next master record. So this will be the unmatching records. This is the matching records logic. And if I come down here, one of the precautionary thing what I need to do here is reset. Very important, guys. Very important here. Why, Anil? Because if I don't reset this fellow to 0, first record total will be carried to second record. Second record total may carry to third record. So yes, this is one good step to do to reinitialize your variables before you process the record one by one. So you see, I need more variables always. So I take that more variable now. This is my WS total due amount. Which are class S9 of 5 value 0. So once again, let's do a final check. This is my main paragraph. I know this paragraph will not have much errors. This is my file opening part, not so point. You're going to read 210 and 2. Okay, so this is end of transaction file that I need to change the switch variables. So till your input is transaction file, till that file is end, I'm going to repeat this switch variable. And this is end of file of transaction file as such. Come up. End of file is not the right answer. End of transaction file is the right answer for this one. Okay. Proper words will be helping you to understand which file you are reading as such. So as long as it is master file, end of master file, we have a switch another one here. So that also I should repeat. One for transaction, one for master file. And then I have my logic. This is my matching logic, card number, master details. So this one is master details here. Find the spelling mistakes, anything we have MSD. So this is MSD here. File names are MSD. File names are MSD here. This is MSD. Master files, those are files. This is file as well, file as well. File status, this is fine, this is fine. This is master details in, one mistake there. Fine. Okay, good. So yes, I think my program is good enough to go for the compilation part. Let's try, guys. Okay, let's see any mistakes in our compilation part of the code. So this is my compiler. I have my card payment, what do you say? Credit card. What is the program name, guys? Payment only, right? Okay. So payment, payment, submit here. I'm gonna go to the spool. I got MaxCC 12. We know, guys, okay? We know our training points. Do not hesitate to get the errors. Errors are our learning points. If you are not getting any errors, then you are genius. I don't think I'm genius here. I'll just help you to learn. So here is my learning point. If you are getting any errors, go to the spool, guys. Go to the spool. It says was this particular copybooks are not found. So first of all, why it is not found? Because what is the location I stored? It is copy. So my compiler is not perfectly pointed here. I'm going to put it into copy here like this. So first problem, let it solve like that. Main problem, that is just a kind of a copybook. Without copybook, there is nothing I can do, right? So let's solve the first problem as the copybook was solved. So now you don't have the copybook problem. ID division good, environment division good, data division. You see the copybooks got expanded perfectly for us. Then yes, in file is also good. Out file is also good here. Working storage section, main paragraph, initial paragraph, 200, 210, 220. Here it says Anil card due amount is not uniquely defined. Yes, that's because this variable is present in two files, two copybooks, right? Or two files. We'll correct that fellow, guys. Okay, let's go down here. I'll tell you how to correct it. This amount is not a single variable, it's been duplicated. So what you say, card due amount of card details out. So this way, so not card details, master details out. So this way you will be able to tell the system which variable you are interested. Then let's see if any other errors here. 310 has the same problem. 310 also have the same problem here. This is not the actual formula. Okay, so I'm gonna need to correct all the places. This is, we should write like this, card due amount of master details in minus the transaction amount. This is what I need to write for all my calculations. So I'll repeat this below and then correct it. Okay. Now let me go back. Same thing, same error. Card name is not the right one. Customer name, guys. Okay. Card name is not the right answer. Customer name is the actual one. So customer name here. Okay. Like this. Then any other variable issue? No. Perfectly. I guess another error came somewhere. Okay. So the 420 we don't need it. 420 we don't need at all. I already solved the problem. Instead of using one, instead of using two paragraphs, I used only one paragraph here. This is okay. So fine. Do the compilation one more time. Okay. The compilation one more time for our thing. Perfect. So you got Maxis is 0 here, guys. This one, let me tell you one good thing for all our training students and YouTube followers as well, guys. You see, within this time, guys, within 1 hour, okay, within 1 hour of this recording, which I'm just seeing in my screen, I'm able to prepare a question by using this ChatGPT. I was able to understand the requirement little bit and I have prepared the copybooks and coding part. Let's assume, guys, out of this 55 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes we came out also 40 minutes, guys. Okay, let's say 40 to 45 minutes I spend on this coding part, right? Within 40 minutes, guys, I can write a program of 160 lines. Around 160 lines, I have coded the program here. But within 45 minutes, let's say 1 hour. For 1 hour, we code 150 lines also. In a given day, if you work only half hour, half day, guys, 4 hours only, one day, 8 hours, right? If you work only for 4 hours also, 4 into 150, guys, you'll be writing 1000 line code easily, right? Easy to easy, simple way. You can write easily 1,000 line code in a single day only. If you write half also, guys, at least 500 lines per day. Within 2 days, you'll complete your 1,000 line program. Within 1 week, you'll complete 2,000 lines of code, guys. But is this code perfect? No. Testing should be done, right? So final step is to create the input file. Final step is to create the output file as such, right? That part I'm not going to record this one, guys. We have so much of time not so left. This recording is almost an hour. What I will show you, guys, what I will show you is whatever the code I have written, guys, this is actually how you need to write the project code. Okay, this is near to project code with some more standards to be added, some more validation should be done, some more kind of logics to be implied. This is how we will write the project code. But now let me show you the actual problem that you are doing, guys. I can ask the ChatGPT to code the whole program, guys. Can you code the program for me and show here? I can ask the ChatGPT to code the whole program, guys. I want to ask it whether you can code for us. This is only for training purpose. Let's see here what it does. And again, I'm using a licensed version, guys, one level version. There are 3 levels in this ChatGPT. I'm using 1 level license version here. That cost us little bit only. You don't need to purchase. I'll tell you here how this code is running. Okay, I think I'll stop this fellow. Okay, to my understanding, what it did is it's trying to use VSAM. Okay, so I don't want to use VSAM in this example since you are trying to learn, right? So code the program using PS files only. Okay, not VSAM, not VSAM files. That's what I want to tell. Now let's see. Come on. Okay, here is the full code. Okay, here is the code, guys, till where you can go like this code here. So ID division, perfect, guys, no mistake in that. Environment division, you have one transaction file, one master file, new updated files, some error and report files also added. Excellent. This is very perfect as well. No mistake, guys. There is no, I'm not finding mistakes here. This is perfect code as well. So you need to learn this way here. Then you have data division file section. Your record things has been given. Okay, this is your layouts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copybook is part of your practical, guys. This ChatGPT doesn't need to use the copybook. We can ignore that part, but you should practice the copybook mandatorily. I'll give you the reasons as well. A couple of end of file master transaction file. Yes, this is master key, transaction key is fine. Amount, this is total. I told you, right? Input record count, output record count, those things. Amounts that you're calculating here, and some fillers for the other part. See here, initial paragraph process, right? The paragraph has, this one has a little bit standards missing, guys, but that's fine. That's totally fine. You need numbering part, you need the exit paragraph, and one thing I'm not understanding, where is the loop? You're writing only one record or what? So anyway, let's see, this is open the file straight away, guys. You see initializing is not done properly, but still part of that point. Read master file, read transaction file. Yes, that's one of the step that you need to do. Processing file, process until it has using the inline perform, guys. This one is using inline perform. Now this is not encouraged, guys. In project, don't use inline perform. Use the until condition in the outline perform only. Here only, okay, right? Process until paragraph, process files until end of input only. Here only you should mention. Then as per the is yes, end of file equal to yes. No, this is all validations here. Here is the condition. Okay, here is your condition as such. If it is transaction key is less than and more than others, here it is. It has written reverse logic, guys. Okay, it has used a reverse logic. Other is what it is showing equal. If not, it is checking greater than and less than, right? Now I'll tell you guys, this is not the right way. Anil, why you're telling it's not the right way? This is also doing the same thing, Anil. No, don't do that. Performance tuning concept is there. In project, we consider performance tuning. What is that, Anil? When you have transaction to master, guys, let's say there are a million records in transaction, the customer that you who paid in the last day, and there is a master record million. So when you're doing million to million comparison, lot of records will be matching. So whichever condition, which in our trainings, all our students who know, guys, you know this part, right? We are Mr. and male and female performance tuning concept, what I discussed. Same thing here. Whichever data is matching condition is highest, that should be in the first case. That's how you tune the program. So this logic is correct to some extent, but completely not, guys. This is not what we do in the project. And remaining thing is as it is, guys. Remaining thing is as it is here. Apply transaction, that's what it does. Where is the transaction? Apply transaction here. So if it is payment, here do a subtraction, and if it is fee, then do an addition. If it is interest, addition. That's what it has written here. Some rejected block records and rejected transaction not found, error reports also getting created as well. Now this itself, guys, okay, and let me show you here. Add line count, just like COBOL. Okay, I just want to show you how exactly this line counts also part of your project, guys. Now you see the code is looking little bit neat, right? So yes, this is, so come on, come now, see here. Termination. So it has written 300 lines of code, including those reports and other thing, guys. What I have written the code is only 150 lines. Double the lines this program has taken into consideration as well because of the extra point, guys. And again, it's writing one half line code, guys. Okay, it's writing only half line code. It's not even using the 70-second column point here. So if it is string length, you can write it in single line as well, but that's not important. But see this point, guys, this is how you can practice to some extent. Self-practice, guys, self-practice. If you're already in the mainframe and you're on the notice period, or you want to look for change for a job here, you need to do practice of your COBOL programs. For that, you can use the task preparation using this ChatGPT. You can type your program on your own, and then you can do the comparison like this. Got it? Now, if anyone's still practicing, guys, you need this software setup, you can ping me for certain cost. I can ping you the software setup in your system as well. You can practice that also. But anyway, this is one such video, guys. Let's see. The next video, guys, I'll get an easy one. Instead of taking 1 hour time, at least I'll complete the program, small program with only one input file. In 30 minutes, we'll do it. That way you will learn small point in a lesser time. Okay. So yes, thanks guys. Thanks for joining this video session here. Please subscribe to my channel in the last minute and wait for next video.